What's going on YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and we're continuing our mid-season college football predictions. We're going to do the LSU Tigers here up next, and you can see the schedule. I had them going 8-4 overall. I was looking pretty good with LSU. I had them losing to Mississippi State. They did lose to Mississippi State, and then once that Troy game got here, it all went south, and I've missed the last 3 games for LSU. So now we're going to look at what I think is going to happen the rest of the season. There you go. Here are our the games we missed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 correct, looking good, and then we missed 3 in a row. So let's go now to the second half of the schedule. We'll clear that side, and we're going to start with the road game at Ole Miss. That's going to be coming up this Saturday, and I actually think Ole Miss is going to pull off this upset. LSU has had to give a ton of effort. I mean, they've had to go all out and fight for wins over Florida and Auburn. Ole Miss is a team that is getting much better. Shea Patterson and that offense is really playing well. It's at home for Ole Miss, so I think this is the signature win of the season for Ole Miss. I think they get the upset over LSU, and a huge win there for Ole Miss and a tough loss for LSU. They go into a bye week after that. After the bye week, they would get ready for Alabama. And if it was at home, I might think this game could stay close, but at Tuscaloosa, I think Alabama rolls in this game. LSU might come to play. They might, on defense, play well enough to keep it close. But right now, I still feel like Alabama wins that game pretty easily. A 20-point win, something like that. Then they move on to face Arkansas. The game is at LSU. Arkansas has been probably the biggest disappointment, I guess you would say, in the SEC. Florida's been a big disappointment as well. Tennessee, they're a lot this year. The SEC has really not had a good year. But I think LSU at home takes care of business against Arkansas. And after losing that game to Ole Miss and Alabama, there's going to be some chatter. Should Ed Orgeron be gone? They lost to Troy, Mississippi State early. Then they get upset by Ole Miss. Don't compete against Alabama. So I think you're going to start hearing that chatter, but that's exactly what happened last year, and the players really rallied around Ed Orgeron. We've already seen it, I think, against Florida. That's exactly what happened in that game. So I think they are going to finish the season strong. They move on to face Tennessee next. Will Butch Jones even be there at this point? I'm going to say probably not. And I think LSU goes in there on the road, takes care of business, and they defeat Tennessee pretty easily. Tennessee's in bad shape right now. All right, so then they move on to face Texas A&M, and I think it's going to be a really good football game. It's at home for LSU, and it's probably going to be a night game, so the crowd will be into it. I think given the fact that it's at home and the players are, again, going to be playing for Coach Orgeron, I think that they rally, they play a big game, because I think Texas A&M is going to be pretty hot going into this game. But I think LSU gets the win at home, closes the season out with 3 wins in a row, and finishes strong. So they have some letdowns with Troy and Ole Miss, even Mississippi State. But then they win some big games against Florida and Auburn, Texas A&M to close it out. So all in all, LSU finishes the season pretty good, and 8-4 is actually what I had them. That's what I had predicted for them preseason. We've just changed some games around a little bit. So yeah, 8-4, 4-4 overall. That's what I had preseason. We're still going to stick with the 8-4, but I've actually bumped them up a game in conference. So now I've got them at 5-3 overall in the SEC. 8-4, 5-3 in the SEC, 8-4 overall, and I think they do just enough for Ed Orgeron to keep his job and stay there one more year at LSU. But yeah, that's it for LSU. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. What do you think about the Tigers? What do you think they're going to do the rest of the season? What will their record be? Do you think I'm crazy to say that they're going to lose to Ole Miss? I know that's probably not going to be a popular pick, but that's just kind of a gut feeling that I have. So LSU 8-4. That's going to do it for this prediction video. Stay tuned for more here on the SG1 Sports YouTube channel, and thank you for watching this video.